Infinite power. Infinite. power. Infinite, infinite power, 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 power. Infinite power.
हाँ, तूने भी वही काम लिया है।
वही लिखा उसमें।
हमने नाम
एलसीडी
क्या
डॉट
दिया है?
प्रिंट लिखा ना तूने?
हाँ वही
एलसीडी
लिखा, वही लिखा
बिगिन,
है।
लिक्विड
देख
क्रिस्टल
लियो।
एलसीडी,
हाँ ठीक है, स्मॉल में ही है।
सब नाम करेक्ट हैं। और पिंस, पिंस को देखना पड़ेगा एक बार। मैंने सेटिंग
पिंस
किया
भी
था।
करेक्ट है। पिंस
हाँ
करेक्ट
वही
है, मुझे
मैंने
पता है।
ऑर्डर में ही रखे हैं।
फिर भी
ठीक है।
प्रिंट क्यों नहीं कर रहा? देखना
ऋषि तेरा
पड़ेगा।
सेंटीमीटर है या मीटर में है?
सेंटीमीटर।
सेंटीमीटर
उसका
में होगा ना इतनी।
Fish. I will receive answer it in submission.
Yeah.
बस ये रन कर लेते हैं, आई थिंक चलेगा। ये चल ही रहा है।
हाँ मेरा चल रहा है।
100
बॉल
के
को ऊपर लेके जा।
बाहर गया, नॉट।
क्या?
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms. This is home. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so. And now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves. Laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, you're how long do I got to keep you, to keep you?
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay, anyone of you share your screen?
And if possible, you can switch on your video also.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Can I start, sir?
Okay, Palak.
Yeah.
Um, s- like start with your what is the problem statement and go through your logic and about circuit.
Okay. So in the problem statement, we have been given to create an automated door which will like open at the presence of a person. So first of all, we are including two libraries here, the servo and the liquid crystal library to access the servo motor and the LCD monitor. And then we are defining the pins and the structures of both the library. Uh, and then we are beginning the LCD and the serial communication. After that, first of all, to like access this ultrasonic sensor, we are first of all giving a low pulse to the trigger, just to ensure that there is no like previous pulse present in the trigger, for a delay of 5 microsecond. After that, we are giving a high pulse with the trigger for 1000 microsecond, and then we are again lowering the pulse, so that after that, we will receive the pulse at the echo pin by a pulse-in function in the terms of t echo, which will be in microsecond, and it will be a time at which the pulse is received. Then we are calculating the distance at which the object is placed. Uh, Now, if the distance is less than 50 centimeter, then the LED will turn on and the LCD will print the person is there, and the servo motor will rotate by 90 degree. For 1 second, it will be open. After that, the door will close. So, okay, I will just start. See. Uh, Distance is less than 50 centimeters, so LED is turning on. Person is detected is being displayed on the LCD screen, and it is only displayed when the door is being opened. So yeah, door is opening and it is closing. It is being displayed. Now, if there is no person there, then it will not glow, and the LCD will detect the person is not there for 1 microsecond. Then again, it will like blink and clear. Okay. Okay, LED is not glowing and not detected is being printed, and the door is also not opening. So that's it.
Okay, Palak, like the door is opening when the person and it after 1 second it is closing, right?
Yeah,
Like if the distance is same, the other person is also is there.
yeah.
Uh, so like
For
uh,
each person, it is like opening.
yes, and again it is closing,
Yeah, it is
again it is
closing. Then
opening.
again, it is opening.
So
Like
when the
still there.
person is detected, like
Yeah.
it should open, and if when it is not, it should close, right? It's
But
needed to close and open, close and open. Okay, exactly.
yeah.
Okay. Uh,
So in your
uh,
case, the person should cross the door in 1 second. Is that what
mhm.
you want to say?
No, we can like increase the delay also, right? It's just a
No,
sample for one
Okay.
second.
you can increase that, but according to your code, it's the thing you want to do.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
some
Akash
old
is there?
person, yes, sir.
Um,
No, like it is a sample, so 1 second is fine, I guess.
Okay, let it be. Go then continue.
okay. Yeah. Akash, can you explain the connect like pin connections here with the LCD?
Yes, sir. So in code, we have made a structure of LCD pins, and so it's according to that, like first pin is RS, and that is connected to we have declared in code. Like, can you scroll up? Yes, sir. RS pin is connected to pin number 6 in Arduino. Then enable pin is in 7 pin, and all signals pins like D4, D5, D6, and D7 are connected to 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. Then LED is directly connected to like back LED anode is connected to resistor, then to supply, and cathode is directly connected to negative. Then uh, contrast control, for contrast control we have connected a potentiometer there, and so VCC and ground are connected directly.
Okay. Mm, like how the potentiometer is working here? Can you explain? Palak,
Yes, sir.
can you
Yeah,
explain?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is actually controlling the contrast of the screen. Like, wait a minute. Okay, if I just lower the contrast, we will not see any text here. But if we will higher the contrast, we will see the text will be displayed here. Yeah. So it is working like that. The contrast of the screen, it is
You
controlling.
mean to say it's like you are just sliding the brightness?
Uh, Not brightness, but the contrast. It is still working, but we cannot see it. But if we are like giving it a high, then we can see it.
Are you sure?
Um,
Okay, Palak, you know what is a potentiometer and why it's used?
yeah,
Why?
like to control the analog input, sorry, output. Like we can control it.
Akash?
Yes, sir. So we can control that output voltage with
Okay.
potentiometer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, like you are using ultrasonic sensor here, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you know how it works? Like how it detects an object?
Okay. So the trigger, first of all, we will give a high pulse to the
No,
trigger.
no, no. Actually, I'm asking about the working. Inside the working, how will it detect the object? How will it know in front if there is an object?
So it will
Uh,
send a pulse, and the pulse will like strike an object. It will come back, and it will be received at the echo pin.
Okay, okay. What is? Do you know what is the nature of that pulse?
Nature of that pulse. The pulse should be from 150 microsecond to 25 microsecond.
No, I'm asking about the nature of that one.
so it is sound wave, ultrasonic sound wave.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, like in which scenario will you use this ultrasonic sensor? Like for example, if you want to test the presence of light, we will use LDR, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
sir.
which scenario we will use this one?
Like we can use it. So we have to give an example of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like suppose there is a tank and the water is there, and we can measure the depth of the water to what depth the water is present by using this sensor, and we can know at what time there is we need to fill the tank again, and at what time it is high, the water level is high.
Okay. Can we obtain the speed of any object from the sensor?
Yes, we can obtain the speed. No, wait.
What?
So if its relative speed is like around speed of sound, so we can't like accurately calculate that.
Okay.
What is the use of the trigger and echo pins?
So trigger
Is
pin,
a
trigger pin connected directly to transmitter. It transmit like it create an
Akash, seems
ultrasonic
like you
pulse
have network
in air,
issues.
and so
Sir,
echo.
okay,
Yes.
I will explain. Okay, so the trigger pin, we apply a high pulse of around 10 microsecond, and then the transmitter sends out a 40 kilohertz ultrasonic wave, and then we wait for the response at the receiver, which is the echo pin.
Okay.
And if the object is not there, then we will detect the 38 millisecond pulse. That will be basically 0.
Is that fixed or we can change that? The
um,
38 milliseconds and 40 milliseconds.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Guys, any more questions?
No, it's fine.
That's it. I think you can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Call the next group, Hitesh.
Yes.
Okay, guys, turn on your camera and share your screen. Any one of you.
Yes, I'll share the screen. Sir, I am on a desktop PC and I don't have a webcam. So, like,
Okay, okay. Remaining, please turn on your camera. Rishi,
Yes, yes.
yeah, please give a quick overview of what you got about the problem statement and how you proceeded.
okay, sir.
Just
So, is the
to go
screen
back,
visible?
Yeah, yeah, it's visible.
Okay, sir. So, from
uh,
the problem statement,
just a
it
second,
was,
Ablay.
yeah, yes, sir.
How did you feel about the statement? Is it easy, medium, or hard on a scale of 1 to 5?
So, medium.
Okay, proceed.
So the problem statement had it was about shop like automatic shopping door opening. So it was we split it into three parts that we have to work on. One is the ultrasonic sensor to test if the person is there or not within some range of our choice. The second part is to have a display the status of whether the person is there or not on an LCD display, and then we have to rotate a servo by 90 degrees for the door open condition. So this is our circuit that we created. So this is the servo, the ultrasonic sense, 4-pin ultrasonic sensor, and the LCD module. So after connecting them according to the pin diagrams and that kind of thing, so this is our code. So should I demonstrate? Should I run simulation once?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So we have set the range, the chosen range as 1 meter. So if the person is in 1 meter of the door, it will it will once it's within that range, then it'll start opening the door. It'll open the door, right? So here you can see it's 240 centimeter, that is 2.4 meter away, and then I'm just simulating the person coming closer, right? So when the person crosses the 1 meter threshold, it's detected and the this thing crosses. Now the person is coming closer to the door, and he'll walk from under the door, and again it'll start closing after behind the person. And if another person is also entering, etc., and this is how it will go on. So that's it. And if the person is stops, etc., in the doorway, it'll be open only for him. And then again, once he passes through, it'll go under the sensor. So then again, it'll close behind him. Uh, and the yeah, would you like to see the code and maybe even the serial output? Yes.
Okay, who has done the code and the simulation parts?
So
So
we
like we
split it into
divided
We
the
divide
modules.
into parts.
Yeah. So Rishi, you can talk about the ultrasonic part.
Okay, I'll share the screen.
Uh, मतलब I'll ये screen रख लेते हैं ना, just
Okay. So just go to the top ones.
yeah.
Okay, so first we define the trigger pin. The trigger pin was connected to the second pin of the Arduino board, and the echo pin was connected to the third one. Now, when we see the setup,
Just don't go into the detail, just give an overview.
okay, sir. So what we do is first the trigger pin sends uh, nothing like low pulse. By default, we give it low. Now, now it gives a high pulse, which when to the object, and that pulse reflects back, and it's uh, taken as input by the echo pin. Now, which is the time taken, it the value we get is the time taken by the pulse from going from trigger pin till entering the echo pin. Now we do the calculations and print the distance we find.
Yeah, the calculation uses distance is equal to speed into time. Time is the
Yeah, like
length
this
is the length
formula.
of the pulse, and because we are doing a echo, which is two-way journey, we have to divide by 2. Yeah.
Okay,
What
what
does
is
that
that?
0.03 represent?
So the 0.03 represents the speed of sound in air.
And because we are converting it all to centimeters, so we've taken it as that 0.0343.
we are
Okay.
converting this distance into centimeter. So that's
Yeah.
why we are taking this like this.
Okay, Akshat, um, explain the pin pin diagram of like LCD, how you connected there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you little bit zoom out that?
Zoom in or zoom out, Akshat?
Zoom
What
in,
do you
zoom
want?
in, zoom in, zoom in.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
So this is ground. So we connected it with the ground. And this is VCC. So we are giving it a power. So it's connected to power. V naught is our resistor. So we are connecting it with 0. And same way, this R5 is our contrast. So we are giving it a digital pin. And this RW is used for read and write. And this, where is that? This DE0 to DE7. These are our binary bits. So like here we have uses 4 bits. We can use the 8-bit binary output or 4-bit binary output. So we are using here 4-bit binary output, and the last two are our LEDs. That first LED is for displaying the current on here, that this brightness on the LED, this LED display, and the second is for displaying the word that words we are using for printing on the LED display. That's for that.
Uh,
Akshay, just hold on.
yes.
Karthik and Raviteja just stay in your room, so I'll be calling you. Don't return to the call. Yeah, Akshay, you can continue.
Yes, sir. This one is for LED, and can you show the code once?
Yeah.
And sir, here we have to include for LED. We have included a file here. That file name is this liquid crystal.h. We have included the file, and then we are giving the these outputs, these what pins we are connected. We are giving the name here, the liquid crystal. It is the name of the our LED display, and we are
LCD.
letting its name as LCD here. So liquid crystal 2, we are letting it as LCD, and we are giving the name pin numbers 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. This 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 9, 8 is our this digital pins that we are using. 4 pins here we are using. So these are our dead pins.
Yeah.
And this 13 is we are using for that contrast. So this 13 is for our contrast. And in last here we have used this LCD display to printing the output. Like here in a if condition in that code here if condition, here the distance is less than 100. So I am giving setting my cursor. The cursor 00 means it start from 0 coordinate. These are like first row, first column. So
Akshat, finish
yes
it
sir.
quick.
Yes sir. So this
Don't
0
get
is our
into.
columns number, and the another 0 is given as our row number. So this I am setting this LCD as 0 comma 0, then I am printing the values detected. And similarly, when the distance is greater than 100, so here I am printing on LCD not detected. And in server motor, we are like, server motor have 3 pins, uh, this ground pin, power pin,
Sorry,
and this
sorry,
is
sir.
one is, and
Sorry,
this one
please,
is
Okay,
please add.
Akshat.
connected to
Okay,
4. Yes,
yeah, it's fine, Akshat. Yeah,
yes,
like you said, like one is contrast pin in LCD,
yes, sir.
one is connected. Yeah, can you change the contrast of LCD display? If you know, like, how can you change the contrast
Yes,
of
Uh,
sir,
that?
we can change. Like here is
Mm,
an option. We are using this LCD.set cursor. So from there we can change.
no, Akshat, he's saying,
uh, yeah, you can.
yes, I had done the LCD wiring and this thing.
Yeah,
So, sir, the two. So I'll just tell the thing. So this is the register select this is a register select pin actually, and this is the right, like the enable pin, and this is the 4-bit input pin. Like this is, we are doing a
yeah,
4-bit.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
I'm asking if how you can change the contrast of that one. If you know, like, uh,
Akshat, do you
where
know?
you can change.
I'll say I don't know actually.
Sir, this
How to do.
contrast we are setting using LCD.set cursor, na? Like we have to
No,
change
no, no,
the values,
contrast, not cursor, Akshat.
coordinates. Yeah.
There's a contrast set pin, but
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I,
Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Mm,
sir, is it
Vamsi,
the,
is there?
like, is it the third pin? I think is the contrast control kind of pin,
Like,
and
by you
we have
can
set
put
it to
the
0, right?
potential.
We have put it to
Yeah,
ground. So this voltage difference between like, so if we have to set this as some custom voltage, we could have connected it,
yeah.
and then if we write to that, we can
If you
give
put
a
some
contrast.
potentiometer, like by changing
Yes,
the resistance of that,
yes,
you
yes,
can change the
yeah.
contrast. Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Vamsi, any questions? You can ask.
Rishi,
Yes, sir.
how many digital pins and analog pins do we have in Arduino?
Uh,
I don't count now, just know if you know.
no, no, sir.
Okay, let it be. And Akshat, in how
yes,
many
sir.
ways can we power the Arduino?
Sir, powering the Arduino, and this is we can, so powering.
So may I answer that? Or-
Hold on, it's
Okay,
for
okay.
Akshat.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Make it quick, Akshat. You know or not?
No, sir.
That's okay. Okay, guys, I think that's fine. Any other questions?
Okay, guys, you can leave now. It's fine.
Good job, guys.
Everything.
Okay,
You
thank you,
can
sir.
leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
So
you,
we
sir.
may leave the meet.
Yeah, you can
Sir,
leave.
You can
Yes,
leave them.
yes, you can leave
Okay,
the
sir.
meet.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Hitesh, next team.
Lalit, did you get any submissions? Lalit,
Yeah. CV Raman, I have got
sir,
submission.
actually one team is there. Lotus ORB, like he haven't submitted and he left the meet. He said that I can't complete the problem statement, so he left. So I asked him to stay for the presentation, but he's the leaving. He's leaving the meet.
Okay, okay.
Just
It's fine.
confirm with.
Who are submitted, we need to take the
Yeah.
presentation.
Yes, I'm calling the CV Raman team.
Yeah, guys, please turn on your camera and share your screen.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's good.
Sir, this is circuit diagram.
Your team, your team name?
CV Raman, sir.
CV Raman. Okay. So how was the problem statement, guys? Like on a scale of 1 to 5, how difficult is it?
Sir, it is not difficult, but somewhat difficult. The rating is 3.5. Sir.
Okay, then. Who has done the code and logics and all?
Sir, only done the
Karthik,
code. I done my circuit.
codes RAM.
Okay,
Okay, then
guys,
any
explain.
any one of you just give us a quick overview. You have 2 minutes to finish.
Sir, our problem statement is if the temperature is above some temperature, if it is hot, then the fan should on, sir. Otherwise, the fan should off. Here we have two LEDs, sir, red and green. If the temperature is less than the our required temperature, means hot temperature. If it is cool, it will indicated by green color LED, sir. If it is hot, it will be indicated by red color LED, sir. I took the temperature as 36, sir. If the temperature is more than 36, then the fan will on and the red LED will glow, sir, because it's hot. If the temperature is below 36, then green LED will glow, sir. Sir, now temperature is 24.71 centigrade, sir. Therefore, it's cold. Then it is indicated by green color LED. If I increase temperature above 36, now the temperature is 59.86, sir. So the fan is rotating. And it is displaying that the fan is on.
Okay, like why have you used that potentiometer? Can you
So
explain?
it is used to decrease the contrast of the LCD screen, sir. By using this potentiometer, we can control the brightness of this LCD screen.
Okay, can you scroll up in your code?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
First, I declared liquid crystal.h and I included, sir, liquid crystal.h and servo.h libraries. Then I
Okay.
created an
How are you
object.
measuring the temperature?
What, sir? Can you please repeat? I can't hear
How
you.
are you measuring the temperature?
Sir, I created a function called method temperature, sir, and it's here, sir. First, analog read A naught, sir. Temperature float sensor input by 1024, sir.
Yeah. Why have you used that 1024? Why not other value?
Sir, this will
Yeah,
this is the voltage of that sensor.
1024 is the voltage of that sensor.
Sir, if you convert into analog, we have get that value, sir.
Why
5 volts.
1024?
Sir, actually, in Arduino, we have 5 volts are up to.
Okay.
When we convert into analog, we get that value, sir, by oscilloscopic, sir.
You want to convert 5 volt to bits. I didn't
Yes,
get you.
sir, we have up to 10 bits, sir. Now, sir, 2 power 10, sir, 1024.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the answer actually.
Yeah. Then what about those things 5, 0.500?
We are introducing functions, sir, for simplifying the value.
Okay. If there is a 1 degree change in the atmosphere, what is the change in the voltage detected by that temperature sensor?
Sir, could you repeat once?
If there is a change of 1 degree in the atmosphere, what is
Yes.
the change of the voltage detected by the temperature sensor? Okay, first tell me this one. Temperature sensor directly detects temperature or it will detect voltage and convert it into temperature?
First it detects voltage, sir.
Okay, for 1 degree, what is the change in voltage?
For 1 degree.
Yeah.
4.5.
Okay,
Oh,
guys, like if you don't know, okay, um, can you explain this one servo, how it is working, servo motor?
Godan, just a second.
Yeah.
Hazrat Wali and Karthik, are you sure that your servo is working fine? Like, suppose
Yes,
if
sir.
I have given you the fan and I have asked you to connect this with the servo, the same inputs, you think that your servo motor works good and the fan rotates correctly?
Sir, we are using fan for just indications, sir.
Yeah, I get that. What I'm saying is, I have given you the additional components and all, and you can use the same circuit. You think that your fan will rotate in a correct direction and in a correct proper manner. Yes or no?
So voice is break.
Karthik, you want to answer?
Sir, I think it will work fine, sir.
Okay, then when you like the simulation is already on, you can see your servo motor, right?
Yes, sir.
How is that rotating? Isn't that like a fluctuating needle?
Yes, sir.
Then it should have moved either clockwise or anti-clockwise, right?
Yes, sir.
That is what I'm asking. Okay, go then continue with the question.
Okay, like I'm asking something like how the servo is working here, like um,
Sir,
Karthik, can you explain?
sir, if temperature is more than 36 or equal to 36, then
Okay, like how it is rotating, like what
the
values you have
for
done
loop will
explain that.
work, sir.
Yeah.
This for loop will work if the temperature is more than 36 or equal to 36, sir. Here giving I'm taking an variable value, sir, and I'm incrementing it, sir. I'm using my servo dot object here and my servo dot right. I'm giving value, sir. First it's 0, sir. Then it increases to 1, then up to 180, sir. Uh, so it will rotate from 0 degrees to 180 degrees, sir. And next for value 180, because after this for loop the value of value becomes 180, sir, then I'm again decrementing it using this for loop, sir. Then it will come back again. It will again the for loop will work
Okay.
in a
Okay.
looping manner, sir.
Okay. Uh, like in Arduino, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sheikh Hazrat Wali, like
Yes.
total how many analog pins are there in Arduino board?
Six pins, sir. Analog pins.
And digital?
8 pins.
Okay,
Digital
total
13
pins.
pins, sir.
Total pins?
Sir, in digital, sir.
No, like
In
overall on the board, Arduino board.
overall 14, 6, 20 analog.
Sure.
Analog plus digital equal 20, sir. And we have
Guys,
some other pins like ground 5 volts, 3.3 volts.
No, we are just asking the digital and analog and the total of them.
yeah.
Sir, including ground, I mean to ask. including
Total
ground.
19 pins, sir.
Does ground come under analog or digital? You can take input or output.
No, sir.
No, sir, no, sir.
So then,
In analog, we have 6 pins, sir.
and then digital.
In digital, we have 14, sir, from 0 to 13.
Yeah, that's it. Don't confuse, guys. Stay
Okay, sir.
calm. Guys, is that it or any more questions to them?
Yeah, fine, fine, sir.
Okay, guys, good job. Just leave the meet.
Thank you, sir.
Lalit, next team. Is it ready?
Yes, Hitesh went.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, turn on your cameras. Nishant, your team name?
/0, sir.
On a
Okay, sir.
scale
So
of
should I
1 to
start
5,
explaining?
hold on. On a scale of 1 to 5, how did you find the problem?
So 1 or 1.5. The problem statement itself was very easy, but the implementation required a lot of components, so it was a bit complex.
Okay. Nishant, you give us the overview of the circuit, and I say you give us the overview of the code.
Okay, sir. I'll start.
Yeah,
Isaiah,
go on.
please keep on zooming in, okay, for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, sir, the circuit consists of uh, one, two, three sensors and one extra display at the.
Nishant, yeah, first start with the problem statement which is given to you.
Okay, okay. So the problem statement required us to uh, detect any movement that happens at night and accordingly switch on the LED and display it on the LCD and ring the buzzer. That is the piezo. If any movement is detected at night time, but if the same happens during the day, only the LCD should show something some display, but the other sensors should not work. So like our implementation involves the PIR sensor. Uh, Here we have connected the PIR sensor to the digital pin of 10, and the other connections are made accordingly. And the piezo sensor, we have used a resistor so as to uh, modulate the sound, the frequency that comes out of it. And the LDR sensor, the one terminal has been connected to. We have taken power from the 3.3 volt because 5 was occupied, and 3 is actually preferred for LDR. And the other terminal, one goes to A0, so we've used the analog 0 pin, and the other goes to
Nishant,
yes,
I
sir.
have asked you for overview, not the pin detail. You get that?
Okay, sir. So should I explain the simulation and stuff?
No, how you connected them, just like quick overview. Why
Okay,
you
okay,
have used an analog pin or a digital pin, and why use an LED.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. We have used digital pin for the we've used sir, sir, yes, sir. We've used digital pin for the piezo because it is output, and accordingly we have set it as an output pin, which is pin number 7. And for PIR, we have used uh, digital pin also again because it gives the value as high or low. And for the uh, LDR sensor, we have used an analog pin because uh, it gives the value in voltage, which has to be converted using the ADC of the Arduino. And then we have used a potentiometer to modulate the
contrast of the LCD screen. We use an LDR uh, in series with the resistance to control the LED from getting spoiled. Yes, sir, that pretty much it.
Okay, next, the person.
I say I
Yeah,
explain the
yeah,
code, like the
yeah,
overview.
and start the simulation also. Explain the logic of the code, not exactly what pins use, like not that one.
Okay,
The
okay.
logic.
So I'll just start the simulation. So firstly, the condition is if it's daytime or nighttime, which is right here. So if we change it to daytime, so this if condition will not execute. So right now, if any object moves in front of the PIR sensor, as you can see, no movement will be detected because it's during the daytime. Let me just stop the simulation and start it again. So now if it's during the nighttime, as you can see, these set of statements will execute. And based on whether there's movement or not from the PIR sensor, the alarm will ring, as you can see. And also the LED will light up, and also the LCD display will display movement. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, why are you using the potentiometer?
The potentiometer controls the contrast of the LCD screen.
Okay, you have connected the LDR to analog or digital?
It's in analog.
Okay, if you connect it to digital, will it work?
So actually, we want an analog value because we need to know whether it's nighttime or daytime.
Okay, if you connect it to digital, will it work or not?
So it'll only work for the extreme values.
Okay, will you be able to detect day or light? Sorry, day or night?
In theory, it should.
Sir,
Will
it
it
can,
work?
but the night time will only be when there is complete darkness, when the value is exactly 0. Above that, everything will be day for it. So when there is even a tiny drop of light there, it will give it as a day because the value fluctuates between 1 and 0.
Okay, you are saying that it won't detect day and night if it is connected to digital.
Sir, it can, but it has to be at extreme points.
Okay, fine.
So
Okay, like
question to Nishant. Uh,
okay,
go then
continue.
go on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like you're displaying some number on
Yes,
LCD
yes, sir.
display, right? What is that
Yes, sir.
number?
So that's the time that the display has been on. It has been displaying. It is a millisecond by we divided it so to divide to display in seconds, and we did that because uh, in case the person is sleeping at night and he wakes up in the morning to find that there was a theft, so if he can see the amount of time that it has been the display has been working, he can make an estimate of when the robbery happened.
How he can estimate that?
So
Suppose it has counted 50.
so he knows that it has been active for 50 seconds.
So then he don't know the time from when to when, right?
Sir, we do know, na, sir, because we know when the display started. Na. So, so we can estimate because in the morning when he wakes up, the display will be on the and the counter will still be running.
See, in the display you will only get if the count, right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if it's 50, it might be that the thief had come at 3 and he left at 3:10 or something.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe some other thief had come at 6 and he left at 6:05.
Okay.
So you don't know when it's happening. The
No,
count thing is baseless, right?
so the counting we can when the movement was detected, when the thief was detected, we know that, na. Like
I,
suppose the display has been on for 10 seconds, we will know that the first movement from the thief was detected exactly before 10 seconds.
I didn't get the point of yours regarding this. Okay, let it be.
Okay.
Um, Isaiah,
Yep.
what are the two basic functions we use in this Arduino coding?
The two basic functions.
Yes.
So analog read and write.
I ask you
That
the
should be
basic.
setup and a loop.
Oh, sorry. Setup and loop, sir.
The question is for Isaiah. Why are you answering, Nishant?
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, sir. I'm just blanking out a bit. I know it's the setup and the loop.
And question to Nishant.
Yes, sir.
Is PIR and motion sensor same or they are different?
They are different, sir.
What is the difference?
So PIR and motion sensors.
Yes.
So I think they're the same, sir. You named the same thing. PIR itself is motion sensor.
Same or is this PIR is a sub part of motion sensors?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. PIR works on infrared particularly. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Any other questions to Nishant and Isaiah?
Question to you, Asia.
Yep.
Yeah, how many digital and analog pins will be there in Arduino?
So there are 6 analog pins and 14 digital pins.
Yeah, can you differentiate between analog and digital pins?
So analog pins will take analog values, so it can be any value, like as floating point numbers, but digital can only give high or low.
What is the range of the analog pins?
So 0 to 5 volt.
0 to
5 volt.
sorry,
5 volts.
5 volts. Okay, okay.
Okay, like what is the maximum value you can get the when LDR sensor is on? Like maximum value you can get LDR value from the sensor.
So it's 539 if I'm not mistaken.
Sir, the maximum value we can get is 1023, but 539 is as according to our circuit, because we've used a resistor of 2 kilo.
Why you use 2 kilo ohms? You can decrease, right? Like
Yes,
to
sir, we
put,
can decrease it, but
yeah.
that was just a random, sir. No specific
Okay.
reason for it.
Mm. Okay, guys. Mm. Guys, any questions?
I
Right?
think it's pretty much
It's
enough.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you can leave. It's
Okay, thank you,
fine.
sir.
Everything.
Good job, guys.
You can leave the meeting. Okay, Hitesh is there. Like next team, chemical. Hitesh.
He
Yeah,
just
sir.
left, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Lalit, so we are done with 3 and we are yet to complete 3 or 2.
Only two, sir. That Anal, he left something.
Okay, okay. Let's make it quick this time. I think we are running out of time.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sir.
Sir, I asked them to join the main call. They left the meeting. Yeah, yeah, they're coming.
Hitesh asked the other team to be ready. We
Yeah,
need
okay.
to finish fast.
Ajay, ask your teammates to join fast. We don't have much time.
Yes, sir. I messaged him.
think Ravi is still in that group.
Yeah, he's not responding there. I think he's logged in from two devices.
Okay.
Guys, start presenting your screen. One of
Yeah,
you.
please turn on camera. Make it quick, guys. We don't have much time.
Guys, also turn on your cam.
Ajay? Yeah.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes.
Switch on your camera, Ananya.
Okay, sir. Sir, this is our circuit and this is the code. We don't know whether it's right or not because we can't. It's working, but still uh, it's working, but this one is repetitive, and we don't know how to check.
Okay, are you a team of 2 or 3?
The three.
Where is the third guy then?
Ravi Teja, he is in that one room that you have created.
Yeah, he's in the room, but he's not responding there.
Oh, um, sir, this is the code.
Okay, like one of you, please explain the what you have done in overview.
Yes,
Give
sir.
us a quick overview of what you understood from the statement and how you approached it, and
The,
a quick overview of the code also.
in the statement, it was given to make an automatic door system. So what we perceive is that if person is close, then this servo motor should turn 90 degree. I mean that door, and the LCD should display that person is detected. And this is the ultrasonic sensor. So we what we did like from this ultrasonic sensor we measured the distance and here, and if the distance is less than 100, so the motor should turn into to 90, and if not, then also the LCD should display detected. But sir, I don't know whether the code is right or wrong.
Ajay, what about you? You know if it's correct or not?
Sorry, sir. I just tried to support them, sir. I don't have a laptop and just
Yeah, no
try to part.
issues. Of course, you are a team, right? So I'm asking if you are
Yes,
confident about your code or not.
sir. Sir, actually no, sir.
Okay.
Okay, change the distance and if anything detected or not, it is showing or not.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
change the
Yes, sir.
distance
I
and
did
show.
2000. I mean, I did 2000, but still was not.
No, actually change the distance from the sensor by clicking on it.
Sir, I have a question. The distance is in centimeter or meter? I don't know. If it's centimeter, then it should be 100. I mean, 1 meter. So it should work fine.
Yeah, you start the simulation and you click on the sensor.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, there it is displaying in inches and centimeters. You can use both in your code.
Okay, sir. I just.
you can move that object so that the distance between the sensor and the object will change. You have to mention the range of that in your code so that it will work.
Still, it is showing detected.
Okay, Raviteja is here, right?
Should I change
Yes,
it?
sir.
Ravi,
Sir.
are you sure about your code? That like, are you confident what you have made?
No,
Is
sir.
it work? Who has done the code and all?
Sir, I have done code and this part.
Okay.
Circuit one had circuit. I mean, we made the circuit discussion, but code we are not sure whether it's right or wrong.
Okay, it's fine. Guys, shoot your questions to them.
Okay, guys, like Raviteja, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like how the servo motor works, explain.
Yes, sir.
Explain.
Explain it, Raviteja. Like,
Servo motor works. We connect the servo motor power buttons, and one is connected with power
Ravi,
5 volt,
just a
and
minute.
another one is.
You have network issues?
Yes, sir. My audio is not working in
Okay,
PC.
then just like, are you using your hotspot to connect to your PC, the mobile
Yes, sir.
hotspot?
Yes, sir.
Do one thing, just switch off your camera and explain.
For servo motor, it has the 3 pins, sir. One is connected with the 5 volts, sir, and then another one is connected with the ground, sir.
No,
And the third
Ravi,
one,
we are not asking you about the pin connections. You know the working principle of servo motor.
no, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Ananya, can you explain?
Uh, Sir, I know like when the voltage is, I mean, when the, say, how to explain, like first we, sir, I can't explain. I mean, I know
Like
that.
what you used in the code, like related to servo motor, like it is turning 90 degrees or 180 degrees. How, like I'm asking that one exactly, like how it is moving, where what you put in the code. Okay.
So
Mm,
I just use the function and the library. Don't know.
okay. Mm, like how many total pins are there in Arduino? Total pins.
This one is 13 and this is 6. Sir.
I'm asking total pins. Like analog, you're saying like analog 6, like that. Okay.
And analog 6 and this is 13, so 19, and this one is for uh, I mean this one is also for 19, ground and not included ground.
Okay, like someone explain about the LCD, how you connected the LCD.
This one, for this one.
Yeah.
uh, yes sir. Sir, this one is for power. We connected it to the 5 volt, and this is for regulator. I don't know its function right now. And this one is for analog pins, this and this, and yes sir,
Okay,
this is
it's
LCD.
fine. Like you don't know that one blue color one, that is potentiometer.
Oh,
Okay.
okay sir.
um,
It's, yes sir, it should decrease the brightness if I'm right.
yeah, guys, any questions you can ask.
Ajay, question to you.
Sir,
You don't have any issues with network, right? So switch on your camera. I asked Ravi to switch off because he had some issues.
Okay.
How many pins do we have for the ultrasonic sensor?
Sir, sir, your voice is low.
How many pins do we have for the ultrasonic sensor? You know or you don't know? Don't just search for it now.
No, sir, no. I'm not searching. Sir, don't know, sir.
Okay, Ravi, you know how many pins do we have for ultrasonic sensor?
3, sir.
Okay, you are team Alpha.
Yes,
What's your
sir.
team name?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Alpha.
Acha. Okay, guys, I think it's fine. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hitesh, call on the last team.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys, turn your camera on. Share your screen.
Aditya, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My net is a bit slow. Am I visible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay, one of you present the screen.
Yes, sir.
So the first question to you, who has done the code, the
Uh,
logic, and the circuit?
we divided it, sir, like the code and logic. Like uh, the first part of the code was done by Amal. Then later on, me and Aditya we did it. And the circuit first part was done by me. Then Amal did it.
The first part of the circuit, in the sense?
Uh, till that piezo sensor, the PIR sensor, and except that LDR part. And then we changed the LED light that was done by Amal.
Okay, then. One of you just give us the quick overview of the statement, about the statement you understood and the approach and all.
Yes. Okay, so it was talking of that anti-theft system. So what we did is that whenever it is night time, the buzzer will ring. If a thief is detected, the buzzer will ring and the light will glow. And in the daytime, like if the owners are out or something and a thief is detected, only the buzzer will ring. Or even at home, like all the time we can't know if a thief has entered or not. Only the buzzer will ring. And any other times, if no movement is detected, then only in the LCD it will be written as no movement detected. Like now it is daytime here, so if we move it, the buzzer rings, but the edit doesn't glow. Now if we change it to nighttime, the buzzer also rings and the LED also glows.
Okay, like like what is his name? Aditya. Are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Yeah. Like, can you explain the LCD part?
So LCD part. So this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So in LCD, it is connected to. So LCD is connected to pin number 13 and digital pin. So it's here, sir. Means if digital read not PIR. If PIR gives if it senses something and it's one, then we will come in the if loop if area and print motion detected in the LCD, and then we will check it's day or light like here, and if it's zero means it's means if no light is there, it's night. So we will switch on the LED light. So the 13 high, and and else sir, if it's yes sir, same only.
Okay, like what is the like
Like
blue
say
color round one there? Can you, what is that part?
it's potentiometer, sir.
Like what is the use of that here?
Contrast of the LCD screen, sir. Used to contrast.
Okay.
Okay. If it is daytime, should it detect or not?
So this say it will detect, but LED will not glow in daytime. It will only glow in night time.
Okay.
Are you sure that you need to on the piezo in the daytime?
Yeah, that's the point.
Piezo in the daytime, yes sir, it will.
So it's because if we want to on it in the on the entire alarm
Amal,
system.
your voice is low.
Okay, so is it audible now, sir?
Yeah, it's fine
Yeah.
now.
So the entire thing was we can make the entire alarm system on in daytime or nighttime. If it is on in the daytime, then the alarm system will detect it, whether it is day or night, and it will only turn the LED on only in the night time. The daytime it will not be on. If there are only children in the house, we can use this alarm system to detect to alert nearby
Yeah.
people also.
Actually, sir, in the question it was given that if it is dark and any motion is detected, then we have to switch on the light and the LED. And else, if there is no motion detected, then we have to just print it in the liquid crystal display. But in case like there is motion detected, but there is like daytime, so it wasn't specifying anything. So we thought that it would be better if you incorporate this idea.
Okay,
See,
like your
suppose
approach is good. Yeah, your approach is good, right? Yeah, it's fine to include that one. Okay, no issues that with that one. Okay, like what is the maximum value you can get from the LDR sensor? Question to Divasri.
Maximum value as in?
As in, like what is the sensor value you can get if you put some light on that, like very bright light,
0 to 1023.
like how, yeah, like in between, or like you can get what the value I'm asking.
Or like, acha, like
Yeah.
in between, like it actually somehow divides in between, like that. If you go a bit also from the middle part to the left side, it gives like nighttime reading, and to the right side, it gives the daytime reading.
Okay.
So you have connected LDR to digital pin or analog pin?
We connected
We
to
connected
digital
to
pin.
digital pin.
If you connect it to analog pin, will it work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the range of values that it can display if you connect it analog?
Divishi, are you sure that you
0 to
can connect?
1023. Analog one, I'm not sure, sir.
Analog should
Aditya?
display from.
Yes, sir. I am also not sure it will work or not.
Go on, Lalit.
Yeah. Can you specify the range it can
A
display?
range of photoresistor should be from, if it's extremely accurate, it should be from 0 to 1023. The resistance we gave is 0, should be from 0 to 1023. But if there is some if in the extreme night time also there is some high resistance, if in extreme daytime also there is some resistance, then it should not reach 1023. it will reach somewhere around 900 or something.
Okay. Will it be more? What will be more reliable? Whether you connect an analog pin or digital pin, which one will be more reliable, implementable?
So
Hmm.
if you want to detect a extreme light point, the extreme point at which the nighttime will occur, then we have to connect it to analog. Then we can get the reading of the reading of the light. Then we can detect the extreme point at which the nighttime occurs. If it's not that extreme, then we can use digital also.
Okay, when you connect to digital pin, it specifies day, night, or something else, or it can specify something else. Only day or night?
Question to Aditya.
Yeah, yeah,
Sir, I can't understand the question. Can you please repeat?
yeah. If you connect it to digital pin LDR,
So LDR to digital pin.
yeah,
Yeah.
it will specify day, night, or something else. We can specify with LDR. Did you get
No,
my question?
sir, it will only detect motion
Your
it can't
voice is breaking,
day or
Aditya.
night. So it,
Aditya, just switch off your camera and answer the question.
sir, I think sir, it will only detect the motion, sir. It cannot detect day or light. Sorry,
Oh,
LDR.
yeah, I'm talking about LDR.
No, sir, I thought PIR. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir, LDR. Yes, sir, it can detect day or night.
Will it detect afternoon intensity of light or evening or only day or night?
Sir, I think it will detect light
Oh,
in afternoon also.
It can detect afternoon, right?
Yes, sir.
Divyashri?
Like as we have connected it to digital pin, it won't be able to detect. It's like either daytime or nighttime.
Amal?
Yes, sir. I think it will only detect in extreme low points and extreme high points.
then what
Okay.
should you do to detect that one? Afternoon.
We can connect it to
Instead of connected
an
analog pin.
analog pin,
Yeah, fine, fine.
and we can change the blinking of like the LEDs intensities.
The
Yeah.
else part, which isn't specified in the question, which you have taken, is good, but you have assumed that like whenever you detect motion in the daytime, you will just ring the piezo, right?
Yes, because at
Yes,
daytime
sir.
there is already light, so we don't need a LED to detect the thief or something.
So if suppose you are in your house and suppose your father or mother are coming from outside, it will detect
Yes, sir.
them as well, right?
Yeah, it will detect them as well.
Yes,
Like
sir. We can
any
turn it on
human being
only when
or any
necessary.
animal is
The,
moving, it will
the,
detect.
the design was we can turn it on whenever it is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine that you have included that, but I'm telling like
Okay,
although you
sir.
have included this, just think logically. It might be a milkman or
Okay, sir.
some other. Maybe it can be a cat also.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Then
It's
we
fine.
can specify the height after a certain range so the cats and all don't get detected. Or if you place it at a certain height.
Yeah, it's fine. Like your
Fine.
thinking
It's
is
fine.
good. Uh, Good job, guys. Like it's fine.
You can leave, guys.
You can
Good
leave
job.
the
Thank you
meeting.
so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, you, sir. sir.
Fine.
Okay.
We are done, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Krish, what about that Amal?
No,
You don't
like
want to add on?
Guys, like it is being recorded, so we can discuss, and it is also being live streamed, so we can discuss in another meet.
Yeah,
yeah, okay, sir. Fine.
you can stop the record, or we want to leave the meet.
Shivam, you are there.
Repeat.
You can stop that stream.
Recording as well, sir.